Deep underground, we are currently in the process of burying a physical threat that will outlive our civilization. Highly radioactive nuclear waste can remain lethal to human beings for up to 300,000 years. That is roughly the entire lifespan of Homo sapiens so far. Any modern language we speak today will be dead and forgotten long before this material is safe to approach. This is the International Radiation Warning Symbol. We rely on it to communicate extreme danger. But recent surveys show that only 6% of the global population knows what it means.
The future, when stupid is normal.
Oh, look! Barrels of fidget spinners! We are rich bitches!
To an uneducated observer, it is merely 3 black blades on a yellow background. We have engineered a hazard that will outlast our species, but we have no reliable way to warn our distant descendants to stay away from it. The creators of the atomic bomb recognized this existential threat immediately. They assumed the sheer, scientifically proven terror of nuclear weapons would force humanity to cooperate out of mutual self-preservation. Their proposed solution was a top-down, logical one: the formation of a unified global government that would oversee all atomic energy, erasing national borders to prevent a worldwide holocaust. But the public didn't respond to these calls for global coordination. Instead, they reacted with primal fear. Rather than uniting under a central bureaucracy, families retreated into individualized survivalism, hoarding food and burying bunkers in their backyards. While the scientists looked for global political solutions, the actual public response was fragmented and panicked. This first attempt to use scientific logic to manage the threat of the bomb failed to achieve the unified political behavior its creators intended. To find a way to communicate across thousands of years, we have to look for human structures that survive even after languages change and empires fall. While monuments like the pyramids survive physically, their specific purpose and instructions are often lost to time. In contrast, legal and religious codes, frameworks designed to govern daily conduct, have proven remarkably capable of preserving specific behaviors across hundreds of generations. This page of the Babylonian Talmud represents a functional system of jurisprudence, anchoring actionable rules to a sacred tradition. Similarly, early Islamic law adopted these mechanics, framing rules as divine mandates to enforce societal control across multiple continents for a millennium. This history shows that a directive survives deep time when it is encoded not as a piece of data, but as an unquestionable sacred myth. This same psychological mechanism took over during the atomic anxiety of the 1950s. While physicists struggled to explain radioactive decay, Christian fundamentalist preachers used the bomb to fuel a different kind of authority. These preachers mapped the mushroom cloud directly onto the apocalyptic visions of the Book of Revelation, treating the split atom as the literal catalyst for the end of the world. Popular culture reinforced this. In stories by writers like Rod Serling, scientists were often depicted as a threat to humanity, while religious figures were presented as the only ones capable of navigating the moral crisis of the atomic age. The public proved it was far more willing to listen to a story about a holy war than a lecture on particle physics. Today, our nuclear reality is centered at the Waste Isolation Pilot Plant in New Mexico. Because it houses waste that remains dangerous for eons, the government is legally required to create a warning system that survives 10,000 years. To solve this, a task force of linguists and semioticians was assembled. Among them was Thomas Sebeok. Sebeok understood the history of human behavior. He realized that while a future scavenger might ignore a technical warning sign, they would inherently obey a religious curse. He proposed an atomic priesthood, an engineered religion. This council would use rituals to pass down an oral tradition, creating a taboo against disturbing the radioactive earth. Utilizing the mechanics of ancient law, this mythic terror could repel people for thousands of years. To protect the future from the pinnacle of our scientific logic, we must artificially resurrect one of science's oldest rivals, the sacred myth.